Before going to law school, I've never heard of the word tort before. So I bet if you have not been to law school, this could probably be something foreign to you as well. So, what is tort? And have you thought of what tort is and how it's taught? See what I did there? To encourage us to make more videos like this, please like, share and subscribe. We will really appreciate it. Thank you. The word tort derives from the Latin word tortious, which means twisted. The general idea of what it means is wrong. The short legal definition of the word tort is simply a wrongful act which the law provides a remedy for. Tort law governs civil liabilities that arises by virtue of the law alone. The wrongs committed by a tortfeasor that results in legal liability will cause harm, loss and suffering, whether is it physical or financial, to an innocent party. It is different from contract, where the liabilities are fixed by the parties or expected of them in an agreement. Whether wrongs here are related to a breach of the term in an agreement. Tort law involves a civil claim against the tortfeasor, usually for a private remedy such as damages. It is different from criminal law, where in criminal law it involves criminal wrongdoings which are punishable by the state, either by imprisonment, fine, cane, or the use of the rope. Yes, the death sentence is still applicable here in Malaysia. Tort law is also distinguishable from contract law, where in contract law it provides civil remedies on a breach of duty that arises from the contract. Having said that, the act of tort can be similar with those in criminal law and contract law. For example, where a doctor is engaged to provide an eye surgery on a patient with local anesthetics, but had caused permanent damage to the patient's eye, depending on the evidence and facts of course, one can bring a tortious action against the doctor for negligence and/or assault and battery and seek for compensation, or bring a claim for breach of contract against the doctor for failing to provide proper services and seek for remedies stated in the contract, or have the state bring a criminal action against the doctor for voluntarily causing hurt if it can be shown that there was an intention to do so, and be punished with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year, or with a fine which may extend to 2,000 ringgit, or both. Like contract cases, the standard of proof in a tort case is on the balance of probability. What that means is that all the plaintiff has to show is that the plaintiff's case is more probable than the defendant's. Whereas the standard of proof in a criminal case is beyond reasonable doubt, which means that the state must show that there is reasonable certainty that the accused had committed those wrongs. Tort law does not just protect personal physical harms, it also encompasses harm to property, harm to reputation, harm to financial interests, and so on. Tort law covers various tortious action. This includes, for example, negligence, defamation, nuisance, trespass, assault, and battery. For better understanding of these tortious action, we will provide a link in the description below on videos where we have discussed each of these topics separately. For now, here are the general definition of what these tortious actions are. Negligence is defined as the failure to take, whether inadvertently, appropriate action or care that cause harm and damage to others. Defamation is the act of lowering a person's reputation by saying or writing something that is bad and untrue. Nuisance is the act of causing substantial and unreasonable interference which amounts to annoyance, harm, or is offensive to a group of people or a member of it. Trespass is the intrusion or possession without consent of another's property or belonging. Assault is an intentional attempt to use force or violence to cause fear to another. No physical contact is necessary. Battery is the physical act of causing harm to another, whether in the form of an offensive touch or use of force. Not every wrongful act is actionable as a tort. Hence, it is best to familiarize oneself of the different types of tort that are actionable to protect oneself from being sued.